Go, 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 little monkey, go. Go, little monkey, go. Oh my God. Ah! Ah!
I'm Zach.
And I'm Ari.
We met when we were kids at the track where our dads raced together, and since then we found our way to 6 continents and more motorcycle adventures than we can count.
One thing we have always talked about is the Baja 1000. It's a legendary event that started back in 1962 when Dave Eakins and Bill Robertson rode their 175cc Hondas from the top of Baja all the way to La Paz. So, out of respect for the fact that they did it on old 175s with virtually no maps and drum brakes, we just knew we had to tackle the trip on something with 60s style and 60s horsepower.
Our adventure started in Ensenada, a couple hours south of the border. And since we weren't racing the actual Baja 1000, there was no actual start line, just a parking garage.
That's where it kicks off. I mean, I like riding bikes, but this will test the limits of that sentiment.
Luckily, we are aboard heavy-duty machines.
Luckily, we are very well prepared with a pair of as-yet unridden Honda Monkey bikes. This is the 2019 Honda Monkey, which looks a lot like the original 1969 Monkey, which was one of Honda's most popular motorcycles, and they've brought it back. So it's a little 125cc air-cooled engine rolling on some 12-inch wheels with fat tires. Very classically styled. You got your big comfy seat, you got your tiny little peanut tank, and basically it's a fun little bop about. Definitely not intended for off-road, but you know, fingers crossed that these bikes are just super reliable.
You might want to plug your ears for this part.
Oof. How many horsepowers of raw thrust are you working with there?
Single digits.
I'm glad you let it warm up though. That's a very respectful thing to do with
It's
a
got
new
1
engine.
mile on the odometer. I definitely need to let it warm up before I thrash it for 1,000 miles.
Most people would consider Baja a challenge on a 450cc or larger motorcycle with a lot more equipment and skill.
But that wasn't enough for us, I guess. Okie dokie. Here we go, out into the big scary world.
Left and then right?
Right and then left.
Gotcha.
Navigation's going pretty well so
Glad
far.
you're navigating.
Going for it. You with me?
I'm with you.
Here we go.
We departed Ensenada with extra gasoline and a toolkit on one bike, a spare tire and a GPS on the other. And exactly the type of enthusiasm you'd expect from 2 people who have never ridden Baja.
The goal for day 1 was to cross over the peninsula from west to east, ending in San Felipe, and get our first taste of dirt along the way. As it happened, we set our outright top speed record about 20 miles into the trip.
Going for it, full tuck.
Going for it.
Slingshot past you on the right.
4.
67 miles an hour. 67! She's coming apart! Man, the draft makes such a difference.
Yeah, it's amazing. All right, God, we're right on top of it now.
All right, we should probably slow up, keep our eyes peeled. All right, I think this is it.
Yeah, although there's no signs, but there's a nice turning lane.
Yeah. I don't know, man, this seems pretty obscure. Look out, traffic up.
This is a fellow crossover roader. Hello, sir.
Rah.
Yeah, we're gonna spend a lot of time looking for smooth lines. I can tell already. I'll tell you what, there's quite a bit of traction though. These tires are doing it. I'm impressed.
Yeah, first impression is that tiny little wheel is gonna be a problem. But I hear that there's just like miles of washboard in places, miles of whoops in places, deep sand in places.
Whoa. Well, this is good though, man. This is what we came here for. Oh my God. Oh, jeez.
That's a big rock. Woo. Oh, lost the camera.
Like actually kicked it off?
Yep, and hopefully this guy doesn't run it over. No, it looks like he's going around it.
Lost our first camera.
Gracias. Yeah. So, that gentle off-roading we already did, my little luggage rack and my
precious toolkit has fallen victim to a rear tire.
Oh no.
And also my bottle of fuel is missing, so that means we get to backtrack for a little while.
We need that gasolina.
Yeah, we're gonna rack up that 1,000 miles.
We are
Not quickly, but we're guaranteed to do it. That's what I was looking for.
Muchas gracias.
Oh, it's leaking too. Thanks. Strap it and go. So what do they say? What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing and expecting a different result?
Correct.
Cool.
Despite Aries' shoddy luggage rack situation, we were making good time and eating good tacos.
By mid-afternoon, we had covered so much ground, we opted for an off-road shortcut across Laguna Diablo. We figured that's Spanish for cakewalk.
This is so rad!
Go, little monkey, go!
Wide open spaces, man. Look at this surface.
It's dead smooth. Wow.
I mean, I've never experienced anything like this before, like that mountain range.
This is proper nothingness, man. Wow.
I mean, when you think about Baja, you think about like vast open spaces and no people. This is the epitome.
I don't know, it feels like a frontier, right?
Yeah, well, we got to keep going on this road because there's no way out except through or back, and I'm not turning back.
We don't turn back. We just tuck in.
Look at this terrain. You can literally, there's a mirage, right? There's no water up there. It looks like a lake.
I hope there's no water, otherwise we're about to run right into it.
Dude, I plowed the front all the way through. Look where my foot went down. It was just like full lock, and I looked down and the tire is just buried. I think
That was exactly what I was worried about happening because I saw water in them.
It's like quicksand. I mean, this is disgusting.
Wow.
It could have been.
You owe me for this.
It could have been much worse, dude. I can't believe I didn't fall down.
Well, it's your immense talent, I think, mostly.
It was all luck.
Okay, I think I'm gonna head for that tire track also.
Okay.
Zach! Did I just poop on you? Oh, it's really soft. Oh, it's really soft. Tire tracks. Sweet
Yes.
Tire tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got working up now.
Yeah. All right. Salvation. Okay, we're up on the plane now. Oh shoot! Stay in the track. Stay in the track.
Keep it upright. Keep
crap,
it upright.
man. This is treacherous.
Yeah.
This must have been the deep end of the lake, huh?
Oh my God.
We can't. It's so close, right?
Ah! Ah! You getting swallowed? Ah! Ugh. Oh my God.
This is a bad scene, dude.
Oh my God. Ah! Ah! Oh God.
Okay, let's think about this for a second.
They went.
We just need to be over there, right? We can see where we need to be.
Yeah.
Just run it, like just push.
I don't know. Are you just going across? You going for it? Going for it.
Yes, yes, yes. Second gear.
Go, 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 little monkey, go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Minute to win it. I'm going for it. I'm going. Oh! I feel like I'm piloting a canoe.
Is that the promised land? The color changes.
Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. That was a little frightening for a while there.
Escape.
Our little machines are caked in slime and we're exhausted and we're both out of water. And what, we're almost there though, right?
Not even close to almost there, unfortunately. We were told not to ride after dark. That's the sunset situation on the horizon there. We have a little bit of time to get out of this valley and make it over toward civilization and good Baja lesson learned. What starts off as fun slippy slidey can turn into like maybe swallow you and be the end of you.
Yeah.
The next morning brought humidity and the horror of what we had done to the bikes the day before.
The chain is passing through mud. So at this point, adding lube might just make a abrasive slurry, but I feel obligated to do something. Probably check the oil, probably check axles, fixed the headlights. The headlight buckets kind of like flexed and the headlights popped out.
And when it did so, this little screw on the other side started to back out. So I just took it out yesterday and ran gaff tape over it.
They passed the first day's trial and survived, so as long as we keep an eye on everything, they should be fine. We're in San Felipe, the north end of the Sea of Cortez, where it is extremely hot already, and we're gonna be bombing down the beach, right?
There we are. South or bust. Oh God, I almost went over the bars.
Stay in it. Oh, stay in it. Oh, no, 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 no. Not this again. Think it'll be firmer down by the water?
God, I hope so.
There we go.
There we go, there we go, there we go. Now we're rolling.
Get it up in a second.
All right, yeah.
Pretty rad that we rode from one ocean to another. You don't get to do that in one day very often.
Wicked.
It's our Steve McQueen moment.
I wish we could do Woolies.
Look out, seagulls. Coming through. I can't slow down.
Bombing down the beach felt like quintessential Baja. At least it seemed that way with our 36 hours of experience. And it was awesome. Until it wasn't.
Oh my. We're gonna kill these bikes.
Okay. That's about all the fun I can deal with right now.
Uh-oh.
How the heck are we gonna do this?
We're not. Definite limitation of a monkey. Look out for your header pipe, man. You want to just try and pick our way through? Were we supposed to go up? If you turn it back? I was just going to pick my way through. Just try and get up right there.
You just yelled at me about my header pipe, and now you're picking your way through?
Fair enough. Do as I say, not as I do, Zach.
I was gonna try and get a run at that little mount, or the little shelf from the tide before it gets steep.
Trying to go up right there? Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Cut a path for me. Stay on the hard stuff.
Rap. Oh man, these bikes are so rad.
All right, little monkey.
Oh no, oh
Go,
no,
little
oh
monkey,
no.
go.
Looks like it gets a little harder. Here we
Come
go.
on. Come on, little monkey. Beach riding.
Howdy.
No! I lost it. Oh no!
What did you do?
I tried to hook a wheelie. I had to bail out.
All right, let's carry on, shall we?
Sir, yes, sir.
With the stunts on hold, it was back to business. Throttles open and our eyes on the horizon.
We were headed for the Baja landmark of Coco's Corner, but eventually just pointing the bike south wasn't quite enough.
So we're to the east of the road we thought we were supposed to be on?
West.
We're to the west.
Coco's Corner. Aquí. Derecho.
So yeah, it's gonna cross the road and we want to go
Okay,
left.
okay.
Okay.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Seems like we go up here and turn left, we'll get to Coco's Corner, which is a relief because we're lost.
So this place is legendary in the Baja 1000. I guess everyone stops here. Hola. Oh no. Is it possible that nobody's here?
Is Coco closed?
Coco might be closed. Pretty disappointing. This is like definitely one of the highlights, one of our big destinations was to like check this place out. It's like stopping by the raceway in Daytona when you're in Southern Florida, and stopping by Laguna Seca when you're in Monterey. You stop by Coco's Corner when you're in Baja. I like the old sprockets.
Yeah.
This is nice. You could use that as a saw blade at this point. Dude, imagine how you'd have to crash to bend a rear rotor like
I'd
that.
really rather not.
Yeah, I saw that there was underwear on the wall, and I guess if nobody's here, that means I can just make a contribution if I want, but considering how sweaty everything is right now and how few pair of dry underwear I have, I think I'm gonna hold on to them. know this is the wrong way. Something feels a little loose.
I think I'm going flat.
You roll loose.
Really? That would happen
Real
quick.
loose.
All right, I'm pulling over.
Yep.
Shade, man.
Shade, please,
I
shade.
was really looking forward to just having a relatively smooth ride out of here. Just picked up a nail. Ran out of air in the tire. Looks like it is right in the center of the tread. What have we got here? But we got a plug kit.
Yeah.
You have rope plugs?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have glue? Because my glue ruptured earlier.
Oh, your glue ruptured. I think I just have ropes. I don't know if I have any cement.
You mostly need the rubber cement to lube it up so it'll go through the hole. Without a plug kit, we would be pretty boned.
That's right. Hey there. Did you take the little nail that poked a hole in the tire?
Time to roll, buddy. Try and point out the nails in the road from here on out. I don't want to get any more flats.
Jesus.
Flat tire fixed, we trickled into Bahia de Los Angeles. Before sunset this time, but still a long way from the finish line.
On the road again. I'm so sweaty and dusty on the road again.
From the Bay of LA, we still had almost 600 miles to go to our destination. Dirt roads helped shave off some distance, but the reality is there's just no cheating the length of Baja.
I can't believe you're using your turn signal out here.
It's my habit.
It's a good habit. I'm proud of you, Zach, but it's also just silly.
It is pretty silly. You're right. Well, I'm not a scientist or anything, but this appears to be paradise.
Indeed it does.
What I'm looking at, I mean, I don't know what else to call it.
These are the posters you see when you go into a travel agency.
Exactly. Probably better that we keep on motoring, right?
I suppose.
I hope we're able to fill up from an old Coca-Cola bottle in the back of a truck at some point along this trip instead of stopping at these nice Pemex stations.
A whopping 5.8 liters.
Thirsty little monkeys.
The monkeys motored on, and we tried to keep up. But honestly, 600 miles on any bike is a lot, especially when they're just this side of a kid's toy.
This chaotic mess behind us here is what the 600-mile break-in service looks like for the monkey bikes. The dry lake bed, which obviously was not dry at the southern end, was problematic. We got a lot of mud jammed up in a lot of places, so we've been chipping that out. It's kind of like chiseling stone, really. We checked the air filters. They're doing fine. We're just going through them, kind of stem to stern, and making sure everything's tight and ready to rock because we've still got 500, 600 miles to go.
Feeling a little better after getting a good night's rest. But the sun's coming up, it's gonna bake us again.
We got to get across what appears on the map to be an extremely straight road that is extremely far from water, so it'll be extremely hot.
The road ahead is mostly paved, and these motorcycles are decidedly not touring bikes, so we gotta figure something out if we're just gonna be slogging it on pavement.
Yeah, I need leg room, and I would love some kind of cruise control.
Throttle lock would be great.
Throttle lock. Yeah.
It was agreed. We needed modified monkeys. Unfortunately, it was Sunday, so we looked for a garage owner who decided not to go to church.
Oh yeah, these guys are working on stuff.
Should we just look around for some equipment to work on our bikes? Yeah? Okay.
Gracias.
I'm kind of just intrigued to look at how this all operates. Zach, here's an inner tube we can cut up to use as a rubber band for the throttle. Do you have any like bar?
Like
Rod?
this?
Sí. Perfecto.
Gracias. Yeah.
All right, that's a good start. And
That'll
I got
probably
zip
work.
ties in my bag.
Okay, let's see if this will work. Oh, look at that.
Sweet relief.
That's highway
just-
pegs if I've ever seen them.
I like your idea of the rubber band around the throttle grip between the grip and the.
Yeah, I think that's gonna work.
I think that's the hot ticket. Look at
Okay,
that.
this I feel good about. Brilliant. Whew. Dude, it's even red. It matches your bike.
That's an important aspect of modding. You gotta be color coordinated.
Color match.
My wrists are gonna feel better. My legs are gonna feel better. My back's gonna feel better.
Recap on the mods. You got half a broomstick, prop your legs up on, relieve the knees. The throttle lock works by jamming a piece of rubber between the rotating body.
Very
and
advanced technology.
very advanced, so that when you roll it open, you don't have to hold it open. It stays open. Simple, effective.
¿Cuánto cuesta? No problema? No, we gotta give you some.
Yeah, yeah,
Muchas
yeah.
gracias.
Something.
Sí, gracias. Oh, look at this. I can just drop my goggles on my face without having to worry about dropping the throttle. You gonna deploy your lazy boy leg rest? What do you think?
Oh, so much better.
The monkeys were one step closer to gold wings, and the timing could not have been better. We were set to cross over 1,000 miles with still a day and a half to go to La Paz.
Half a mile to go.
Little monkey, do you hear that? 99.9.
1/10 of a mile to go.
Come on, little monkey.
Till we hit them 4 digits.
Come on, little monkey.
Let me know when it clicks over. I'm excited.
There it is, there it is.
What?
Woo! Ah, no way.
And we celebrate with a cloud of dust. Turns out our victory was short-lived. The dust was not a problem for very long. Can't believe it was 104 yesterday, and now we're charging head-on into a storm. Woo-wee, I feel that wetness.
Woo! Holy cow. Can't tell if I'm about to start crying or throw up.
Oh, man.
I really don't have a lot of guidance here to the right as far as I can tell.
How come when it starts raining, we encounter the gnarliest terrain?
I know.
Yeah, look at this. There's a freaking river running down the road here. It's all bedrock.
Dude, this is awesome.
Off-road through a monsoon in Baja, baby. Before we left on this trip, we were warned that a Baja rainstorm can wash away a road in a matter of minutes. We chalked it up to scabby old desert rats trying to scare us. And then it actually happened.
Oh, wow. Deeper than you thought?
Yup. We weren't expecting this. I mean, that's impassable. That's dangerous. This is like a proper monsoon, and if we try and cross the road, I mean, not willing to die out here. So our options are wait for the water to subside, which is probably going to take a while. Throw the monkeys in the back of one of the chase vehicles, which happens to be a pickup truck, and drive it across. Or third, which is my guess, use one of the chase vehicles as kind of something to lean against as we try and cross it.
I missed the part where you said what our options were.
I said we're screwed.
Seems accurate.
Yeah.
We courageously decided to just wait and hope the water would drop as quickly as it rose.
Woo woo! Careful, buddy. I'll follow you. I go at an angle just in case. I feel like a water crossing expert at this point, though. Yeah. Woo! Speed up! Oh!
Uh-oh.
Thought I was gonna do it. I'm high centered. You got it. High centered. Oh, it's hitting a lot of stuff on the bottom of the bike.
Go, little monkey, go. Holy crap.
Yep.
No way.
Unfortunately, that first water crossing was the tip of the iceberg. For the next 3 hours, we rode through the most difficult terrain of the whole trip. Rutted roads, endless mud, and the nagging anxiety that comes from riding in the dark far away from civilization.
So what do we got, 20 miles to get out of here?
Yup, and probably 6 or 8 more water crossings that show up on GPS. Okay. Ah! Oh my God. Woo! Oh! Oh, Jesus.
Monkey down.
Monkey down.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Like, this is the toughest stuff I've ever ridden in. I bet riding in snow would be easier.
We were told we weren't supposed to ride after dark in Mexico for a variety of reasons.
So, this might be the last time we talk to you guys. At the end of our muddy nightmare was yet another little fishing town, San Evaristo. It was a sight for sore eyes, and nothing made our eyes as sore as the bikes. Oh, jeez.
Big reveal.
I kind of thought it might have all just been a bad dream, but it looks like these things went through hell.
It looks like a bad dream, actually.
We got one day to go, but we got to get there, and these things are in need of some attention, so I guess we'll just buckle down and clean them up as best we can and make sure they'll get us to La Paz.
Yeah, so yesterday we celebrated crossing over 1,000 miles, and it seems evident why they only do 1,000 miles, because once we crossed 1,000 miles is when everything went completely pear-shaped. And, you know, we, I think, have documented a new race, really, the Baja 1175 or whatever it'll be by the time we get there, on 125cc bikes, of course. So, come on, little monkey.
There we go.
Our victory march turned into more of a hobble, but we were almost there. It didn't hurt that it was one of the most beautiful roads we have ever ridden.
I'm showing 1,191 miles on my odometer.
Woohoo, are you really?
We overachieved by nearly 20%. I don't think it needs to make it much longer. What's that I see up on the left? Something colorful. Oh, snap! Yoo-hoo! This is it, man. Official ending to an epic journey. We rode all the way from Ensenada to La Paz.
Son of a gun.
Great job, little motorcycle.
Yeah.
Well done.
We went down the entire Baja Peninsula and it held up. That's incredible.
Yeah, never been down here before, but it is such an incredible place to travel and ride a motorcycle.
It's as beautiful as it is unforgiving, I would say.
Yeah. We made it, but Baja, it kicked our butts. Somewhere between our own suffering and the raw beauty of the place is where the experience of being here really lives, where a dry lake bed can swallow your wheels and your hope of making it to the next town, where you can be trapped by a monsoon's flash flood and yet totally in awe of the sudden life it brings to the desert.
You don't beat Baja, you survive it. And if you do survive, you'll likely be more humble than when you pointed your machine south.
Humble and very tired.